let's talk about The Last Vigilant by Mark A. Latham. This was a murder mystery that I loved. It's a bit different than a whodunit, like in The Tainted Cup, but it has the same kind of duo that The Tainted Cup does, but slightly different. Stick with me. Basically, it's an older protagonist, an elderly woman in this case, and a slightly younger, strapping, if you will, young man who's in his mid-30s. And you are following the main character, who is the younger man. He was sent to find the last vigilant, but the trouble is these vigilants just disappeared years and years and years ago, and they used to be very, very good at, again, discovering a lot of things. People used to assume they had a lot of magical powers, but it wasn't. It was based on their own kind of resilience and their trainings. And I like the sort of mystery around the vigilants, but also how clever they are and how they use everything in their own body to discover these things. Well, she decided she just didn't want to be a vigilant 8 years ago and wanted to live in her own little cottage, but now she's being dragged back into a plot for why the Duke's son has gone missing. And it all does come together in this sort of intricate plot, but how you go through it, how you learn about the world, about the vigilance, about what's happening, your assumptions as yourself, you kind of think, it's bet you, it's him. And even if you are proven right on who it is, it's not a letdown because of how it's revealed, of how everything sort of threads together around it. It's how the other characters sort of interact with him and the world, and how he's furious about things. He's a soldier, but there's things wrong within the establishment of being a soldier, and how people hate on him, and how people have raised themselves up to be vigilants, but they're not real vigilants. And then a real vigilant comes through and kind of storms through and breaks that kind of security that they had down and has taken away their power, and people who don't like it. There's a couple of political things, there's action things, there's a spooky side to this story, but overall the characters drew me in, especially the main character. He is so complicated, and then you have the mysterious history of the vigilant character, what is happening, and the town and the world, and just hinting at things that could be there in the dark. And I absolutely loved it. I had to buy a broken binding edition of it. I did listen to this audio, but I just couldn't resist. It was that good. It was that good, and I can't wait to see where the series is going to go. So if this sounds interesting to you, please go pick it up, because I absolutely adored this book and more people need to read it.